We are a few weeks of me and Nathan no longer being together, and
You guys, something crazy has happened that in the beauty industry I never really thought would happen. Like, when I think of the beauty industry and I think of OG couples, Jenna and Julian, I don't really know if they count. She's not really a beauty guru, but they're a really popular couple. Another one that I think of is Jeffree Star and Nate. Like, that's the OG gay couple. They're just living their dream life and completely happy in togetherness. And today, something weird happened. And Jeffree told the world, he told the media that they did break up, which is so incredibly mind-blowing because they just seem like the OG couple, like the couple that you would never ever expect to break up. Like, they've been together for 5 years, ever since Jeffree's rise in makeup and rise in YouTube. They've been together, and I honestly looked up to them a little bit. Like, when I expect my future, I expect hopefully something like that in me with someone like that. And it's just so weird that, like, I never expected them to break up. They seem like the like perfect couple. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about the video and just analyze it, kind of what Jeffree's saying and like what happened, because there's a lot to unpack in that video. It seems like very, very weird. I think starting out, he says, Nate and I have been broken up for a few weeks now, and you're like, a few weeks? That to me is like 2 or 3, right? So I'm looking at a calendar right now, and last week is the 4th, week before is the 28th, and then 3 weeks ago is the 21st. So that's before Christmas, is apparently when Nate and Jeffree broke up, which is so weird. And I mean, I think there are a few things that I've kind of been leading up that are a little bit weird that maybe might have had people suspecting. For one, the video where Jeffree sold all of his clothes, that was kind of weird and unexpected. We know Jeffree's a little bit of a hoarder and likes his stuff, and now that he has so much more room, there's really no need to sell all of his clothes. So that was really weird. Another weird thing is that if they were actually broken up at this time, like he said, then Jeffree uploaded that house tour where they're all walking around happy in their dream house while they're currently broken up, which is just like so weird. And I think something Jeffree specifically didn't talk about in the video is that the reason that they broke up, I know when he was silent on social media for the past 6 days, people were very speculative that Nate cheated on him. But I think their relationship is pretty open. They say that they had 3-ways and stuff like that. So I'm not quite sure if he did cheat. I think he did black out his social media, and I think that Nate's been having a hard time being kind of like almost famous, becoming a celebrity a little bit. And I mean, there's a couple reasons that he could have broken up with Jeffree, or they could have broken up together. But my personal reason why I think that they broke up is that the social media and everything was just too much for Nate. And I think that he's like a more reserved, quiet person and doesn't really like the social media. And like being with Jeffree means you're gonna become a star, you know? Like, you can't just be in the background of his videos and not become famous, you know? He's not in, like, he's only in a couple seconds of each video, and yet he's almost a celebrity. Like, I know who Nate is, and I know like, it was common knowledge at school that they had broken up. Yesterday even, he had been silent on social media, and then on Jeffree Star's Instagram bio, he took out wife of Nate, and I think that like, it was just like common knowledge. Everyone was talking about how they broken up, because like even random people who aren't even beauty gurus know Jeffree Star, and they know Nate, which is so crazy to me. And no one might be thinking this, but it is crazy that it's national news, you know? Like, this is big news. His video got like 7 million views since this morning, so it's only been a couple hours, and it's at 7 million views, which is mind-boggling. And there have been multiple news stories on CNN, etc., big, big, big news companies that are talking about this influencer. And it's really interesting how far people will go to try and learn what happened and everything. And this video is kind of just like me ranting about it, me talking about it, just because I wanted to. I don't really know how much else there is to say. Like, everything that anyone says is speculation, obviously. And I don't think Jeffree even wants that. I think he just wants to get back into his work and stuff. So, I don't know. He'll probably say why they broke up eventually. He'll probably come out with a reason later on. But for now, I think that it's just him and Nate's business, and it's not really our job to be speculating. I mean, here I am talking about it, but I mean, I probably shouldn't be, because it is their business, but it's also, he's also an incredibly huge influencer. So bottom line is, I don't really know what happened. No one knows what happened. It's very weird. There's some weird stuff going on recently, and we don't know the reason why they broke up, and we might find out later, we might not. But we need to leave Jeffree alone for the time being and let him recover and do what he needs to do to feel better. And he said in the video that someone was spreading fake rumors his mom died, which is absolutely not okay. Like, we can't be coming up with fake rumors about what's happened to him. We need to think about what he tells us, and that's all that we can do. So don't spread any hate about Jeffree or Nate. Don't do it on this video, and don't do it anywhere else on social media. We should only be spreading kindness to ourselves and others, and that's basically it. I think that everyone should leave Jeffree alone for now, and maybe we'll find out what happened. Anyway, I'm glad you guys tuned in for my little ranting session, and I love you all. Bye.